Yeah, there you go. Best of internet radio here at WA12 Radio, broadcasting across Tellings, Newley Willows, Earlstown, in fact in the entire world. Okay, well I've got Vernon Fuller in the studio, so good afternoon Vernon, how are you doing?
Good afternoon, I'm doing great, thank you.
Fantastic, it just worked out, it's actually morning still.
That's right, yeah, as soon as I said that I realised it was still morning.
No, me too actually. Right, okay, well obviously you've been in the studio now. You played a couple of tracks for us which were absolutely fantastic. I was actually listening in the background. They're very inspiring tracks and all that, I can tell by the way you're playing them.
Thank you.
When did you, what is then, actually you've got a project on at the moment, have you?
That's right.
What is your project? What's your aim at the moment with this project you've got? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, I've recorded 16 songs over the past year and so with Brian Evans, who's kind of engineered, mixed it, recorded, played drums, played some keyboards on it as well. Fantastic. And I wrote all the songs between the age of about 16 and 24.
Okay.
So a long time ago.
Mm. At the time when you were actually writing the songs, what actually inspired you to write the lyrics? What obviously the lyrics that's in them, what inspired you that?
Some of them are about the injustices that existed then and still exist now,
okay.
Some of the social issues. Quite a lot about love, or lost love.
You can't go wrong with love, can you?
Exactly, yes, so there's that. And there's this kind of the fun stuff. There's one song that's very much got a summer reggae vibe, you know, very happy clappy type stuff.
Yeah, because I've been listening to some of your music then. It's a bit of a mixed, what's the word? A bit of like Latin in there, like say reggae, this, that and the other in there,
yes.
Within the songs.
Yeah, hopefully it's quite eclectic. It's, as you say, it's got some Latin, it's got some jazz, it's got soul, funk-based reggae in as well. There's one track that was influenced really by and inspired by Richie Havens. I wrote it all those years ago, and of course, sadly, Richie Havens recently died, so it's a bit of a tribute to him as well.
Right, so you wrote them from the age of 16 to
about 24, 25.
24, 25. You don't mind me asking how old are you now?
Now, well, this month, I'm going to be...
Right, so a few years ago you wrote them. There we go. And obviously you're St Helens, you're from St Helens, you've come all the way here today.
That's right.
To the studio.
Yes.
I believe you're a Christian as well, aren't you?
I certainly am, yes.
Fantastic. Well, I'm a Christian as well.
Brilliant, that's fantastic.
Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I believe you go to church. Do you still go to church, St Helens?
I do. I'm part of the worship team there, so I lead worship, and I'm also very much involved in prayer and intercession. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, anyone that's listening, you can have a look on the internet and find out about it. But it's Christian-based, just praying for things to change, for God to change people's situations for the better.
Yeah, which is good, and that's based on Elim Pentecostal Church, is that?
That's right.
That's right. Fantastic. Okay, well, obviously, obviously you got this project now that you're currently going on. What are your aims in the future with this project? Where you're hoping to be, where you're looking to go?
Okay, I'm just really hoping that I believe some of the songs have got life in them. We just need a bit of exposure. So so I'm going to get them available on digital platforms for people to have a listen to. You know, hopefully download live and what have you. It'll be in hard CD format as well. I'm going to be playing them at gigs. I do lots of gigs with other musicians, which is primarily kind of jazz and soul covers. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to introduce quite a few more of my songs. I'll probably have a CD launch at some point in St Helens. In fact, you know, if you're up for it and you've got the means to come and do an outside broadcast,
see why not?
There's an invitation for you. It'll probably be at somewhere like the Zoo Bar in St Helens.
Yeah. Do you play regular other venues? What venues do you play at?
I played quite a lot at Southport Jazz Festival, Nantwich Jazz and Blues Festival, played at Marlborough Jazz Festival quite a bit, Wigan Jazz Festival a few times.
So you like your festivals?
Yep, and then of course restaurants, parties. In fact, this afternoon me and another guitarist are off down to some posh estate to play at a garden party. So we're going to play some chilled stuff and then play some funkier stuff a bit later for the younger people.
Is there a barbecue there?
I hope so. There will be, yeah. It sounds very posh anyway, so we're gonna have fun there.
Fantastic. And have you got any gigs lined up that you call gigs?
Yes, yeah. I mean, anyone can Google me. They'll find me on various sites. I've got my own site and some other sites that I'm on as well.
Yeah. Do you want to mention any of those? Have you got like Facebook page, Twitter?
Yeah, I've got a Facebook page. I've got Twitter, which is Fret Jazz, and also my website vernonfuller.co.uk. And I'm on some other platforms as well.
Yeah, do you want to give those a mention?
Reverb Nation.
Okay.
And also Relationship with Centric Music, and then of course I'm a keen supporter and a member of Musicians Union. So any musicians out there, if you're not a member of the union, it's well worth. They don't pay me anything for this. This is just a free plug because I think it's really useful for anyone, and that includes people that are involved in DJing, mixing.
Yeah.
It's not just singers and songwriters and composers, etc.
Right. And you're hoping soon you'll be able to get some royalties off PRS.
Absolutely, yes. I'm a member of PRS as well.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know anybody who's had anything off PRS.
Or maybe those that sell lots, that move lots of merchandise,
Possibly.
perhaps.
Possibly.
But the main idea for this project is I just really wanted to really get these songs out there because I believe some of them have got resonance with other people. But if they've not heard them, they won't know that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what other media source have you been to? Obviously, you've come here today. Is there any other radio station you've been to, or papers, newspapers, anything else really?
I've not been to the local papers yet until I've actually got the artwork finished for the release. I'm doing a broadcast at the end of the month at another radio studio in Nantwich, and I'm also trying to get some airplay with BBC Radio in Merseyside. So just trying to create a little bit of buzz, if that's, I don't know what the current phrase is, but a bit of a groundswell of opinion of enthusiasm for a project.
Well, to be all honest, mate, we're quite happy to play your music.
Fantastic.
So obviously we're quite happy to stick it in the system, your permission, and play it on a regular basis, obviously, and what have you. Is there any questions that you would like me to ask you now? Is there anything else that we could possibly know and find out about you?
No, just a keen jazzer, keen soul person, and if anyone likes drumming, I'm going to give a plug for Brian, because Brian Evans has been absolutely a stellar supporter on this project. We've collaborated on it and worked really well on it. He runs the Wirral Drum Studio over on the Wirral, but he also runs the Wirral School of Samba, which does festivals and loads of people playing Brazilian drums and what have you. So just a plug and shout out for him as well.
Right.
And I just want to say thank you so much to WA12 Radio.
That's no problem at all.
For wherever I can, I'll try and promote what you're doing. This is great. It really is superb to be here. I'm looking at a wall for any listeners who don't know, where people have written who've performed here, and I've actually written something up there as well, which is fantastic.
Yes, I've just noticed you. I've just noticed that. That was my second question. I was going to say, just before you leave, get writing on the wall and leave us a nice message. But yes, as you can see, we've had plenty of bands and artists in here over some time, and we always get them to sign the walls.
Fantastic.
So we've not quite filled one wall up yet, but we're hoping to get the whole entire studio filled soon. Right, okay, there you go. That was Vernon Funnies all the way from St Helens, and he's on his new project that he's doing to get his music across with very much inspiring words from the age of 16 to 24, 25-ish. There you go. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye and God bless. I'm going to hand you back over to John. He's going to entertain you for some more of community radio here at WA12 Radio. Thanks very much, Vernon, for coming in.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.